JLA, Liberty, and Justice was written by Jim Krueger. Kingdom Come was written by Mark Waid, but they were both illustrated by Alex Ross. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Alex Ross, I mean, who isn't? I feel like this is how movies should be shot. How iconic he made the costumes look mesmerizing, the light hitting the right spots. He created his art using gouache and wash paints. He used models to create the characters' looks, size, emotion, and expressions. Every panel, variant cover was unique. His artwork is legendary, period. Many have said that his artwork is a combination of Norman Rockwell and George Perez. I'm still advocating for Kingdom Come to have an animated movie. Our greatest power comes from your belief in us. As your allies and friends, we cherish your trust and hope that you will always find us worthy of it. That trust will allow us to preserve liberty for all people and bring justice to those who deny it. But can we talk about Jorge Jimenez's dynamic, fluid, talented, inspiring? There's so much more to say about this guy, but one of my favorite comics that he was drawing was the Justice League 6th Dimension arc. When you think about changing the Justice League's costumes, making them more godly looking, older but brighter, to captivate readers with the variant covers, you're doing something right. For new readers, this story might be confusing at first, but I definitely recommend picking this arc up. But let's talk about the fan favorite Super Sons. If this wasn't what solidified him as an artist in DC, I don't know what did. He loved drawing Super Sons. His main inspiration was watching the Superman 1978 movie with Christopher Reeve. To be given that honor to draw his son, especially when he's a new character and you're a new artist in a big publishing place, you know you're doing something right. Can we just get an animated series? I mean, who's with me? No, but let's talk about Jorge Molina. See, Alex Ross's art has that realism feel. They're practically humans when you look at them. But Molina's style looks more like how comic book artists draw their characters. He just makes them feel more realistic. It's like how Jim Lee draws his characters. Again, the difference is when Molina does it, he just makes them a tad more real. He pencils his art first and then gives them color, and I love how he makes the characters have a classic feel but also gives us an updated version. For example, Batman and Red Hood are fighting Mr. Freeze here, and he draws Mr. Freeze with a classic suit, but it feels remastered. He also experiments with his art. Take for example this variant cover he did for Miss Marvel, or even this Joker still that he posted. I think he's an underrated artist, or is it just me? Simone Bianchi. Someone called Simone the 21st century Da Vinci. People who describe Da Vinci's art always question on how he made his paintings three-dimensional space on a two-dimensional surface. I mean, if you look at this and then look at this, the only difference is superheroes. His art has this ominous dark toned feel. I feel like he would be great drawing Justice League Dark comics or even the Midnight Suns for Marvel. This is an art that has to be considered being put in a museum. And well, it was. His art was in the Metropolis Gallery in Manhattan, Italy, France, and even San Diego, California in 2010. He pencils his work first and then finishes it with magic. If you want to see more of his incredible work, pick up Thor for Asgard, Thanos Rising, or Wolverine Evolution. Have you read any of these comics before? Let me know, and which one is your favorite?